Trinidad and Tobago's natural gas and petrochemical industries account for the majority of export earnings and have positioned us as a leader in mineral fuels, chemicals, ammonia, and methanol exports globally. Our exporters benefit from low domestic energy prices and readily available natural gas, reducing production costs for manufacturing and processing. Our capacity makes TNT the leading manufacturing economy in CARICOM. Our proximity to North and Latin American markets, combined with two well-served international ports, makes logistics more competitive for exporters.
Unlock the growth of your business with the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce. We represent your voice, shaping the national business agenda through powerful policy advocacy. Make the right connections through high-impact events, forums, and initiatives. Attend signature chamber events like the Champions of Business Awards and gain access to essential tools and training. Make smarter decisions with exclusive access to economic insights and data. Enjoy 50% off conference and meeting room rentals, ideal for your next big pitch or board meeting. Level up your business with the TT Chamber today. Call us, email us, or scan the QR code to join now. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce is the voice of business.
Wherever you are is where you can find us across Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the globe. Music Radio 97.1 FM, The People's Station Radio 90.5 FM, and Heartbeat Radio 104.1 FM. Download our free app at the Apple or Google Play App Store. Be connected 24/7. Caribbean Lifestyle Communications, where we entertain, engage, empower, and excite.
The Exim Bank introduces the X Loan. Exporters can access the Exim Bank's Forex facility to purchase U.S. funds for raw material and international shipping costs, or get an X Loan to purchase international equipment with a TT loan repayable in TT dollars. Export incentive interest rates available. Increase your company's productivity and be more competitive in the global market. Exim Bank, powering exports.
The internationally known TNT Owned Award honors those companies that fly the TNT flag high and add significant value to our country's brand. Among the list of criteria, the company must have at least 51% local shareholding ownership, be engaged in significant business development expansion overseas with an established footprint either regionally or internationally, have comprehensive documentation outlining the company's evolution towards becoming an internationally known organization, and demonstrate commitment to community improvement, environmental stewardship, and other corporate social responsibility initiatives.
Are you ready to grow your small or medium-sized business? The Ministry of Trade and Industry is offering grant funding for qualified registered businesses. The General Grant Fund facility covers up to $250,000 to acquire machinery and equipment, and in some instances, software, tools, and patents for new technology in 8 sectors. For companies producing alternatives to wheat flour, you can now access up to $340,000 to purchase new machinery or equipment. For steel pan manufacturers and pan tuners, the Ministry offers a Steel Pan Manufacturing Grant Fund facility where you can access a maximum of $250,000 per tranche for new equipment, software tools, raw materials, and training. As we rebuild our local yachting sector, micro and small service providers can access funding to cover costs for machinery, equipment, utilities, rent, and raw materials. To learn more about how the Ministry can support the growth of your business, visit our website at www.tradeind.gov.tt.
A Chamber of Commerce and a Ministry of Trade are crucial partners because together they bridge the interests of local businesses with national policy and international trade opportunities. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Commerce represents the collective voice of various businesses advocating for policies that support business growth and competitiveness. The Ministry of Trade relies on this feedback and input from the business community to make responsive and effective trade policies, ensuring economic strategies meet real industry need. The TT Chamber of Industry and Commerce thanks the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism for their support and sponsorship. We are happy to introduce the Honorable Minister of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Mr. Satyakama Maharaj. As a former awardee, business magnate and pioneer, he built a global brand in Sasha Cosmetics and is a role model to many entrepreneurs.
The Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism is delighted to once again partner with the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce as we recognize the outstanding achievements of our local businesses. We are honored to once again sponsor the internationally known TNT-owned Company of the Year Award 2025. The internationally known TNT-owned Company of the Year category is open to corporate entities and recognizes one company that has not only excelled locally and regionally, but has also taken the bold steps to succeed internationally. This award aligns perfectly with the ministry's ongoing mission to, among other things, boost non-energy exports and support the growth of globally competitive businesses. As someone who has built a local manufacturing business from the ground up, I had the honor of receiving this very award in 2014. I truly understand the challenges and rewards of doing business internationally. Being successful internationally takes more than a good product or service. It requires persistence, adaptability, and a commitment to long-term growth. This sometimes requires support, and that is where the ministry comes in. The ministry's role is to enable businesses to grow and expand beyond our shores. This involves streamlining procedures, enhancing systems, and providing information and incentives that ensure companies have what it takes to compete on the global stage. To achieve this, the ministry continues to advance several key initiatives. The Export Booster Initiative provides critical support for exporters to increase production, improve standards, and access new markets. The Grant Fund Facility helps small and medium-sized enterprises invest in new machinery and equipment to improve and expand operations, ultimately enhancing the export potential. Through TT BizLink, we continue to strengthen trade facilitation by advancing our digital infrastructure, making it easier and faster for exporters to access essential services. While our focus is economic growth, we recognize that true progress must also enhance the well-being of our citizens. Through the Manufacturing Apprenticeship Program, which provides practical training and access to employment in key sectors, the ministry supports not only economic development, but also inclusive growth and meaningful social impact. We remain committed to building a more diversified and resilient economy, one that generates foreign exchange, attracts investment, and creates sustainable jobs. The Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism takes this opportunity to extend our sincere congratulations to this year's exceptional nominees. Each has played a vital role in strengthening Trinidad and Tobago's presence on the international stage. We applaud their achievements, their vision, and their contribution to shaping a stronger, more competitive economy.
This year's internationally known TNT-owned Company of the Year is Caribbean Airlines. Congratulations. From the heart of the Caribbean, the journey began on September 27, 2006. Proudly flying the red, white, and black, Caribbean Airlines has become more than a carrier. It is the wings of our region, connecting families, cultures, and nations across 27 destinations in the Caribbean, North and South America. Born in Trinidad and Tobago, powered by the spirit of our region. Headquartered in TNT with operations in Jamaica, a family of more than 1,900 strong lives the promise of service with heart. Recognized for 9 consecutive years as the Caribbean's leading airline brand and now honored with the Apex 5-star major airline rating, Caribbean Airlines' commitment to delivering an authentic Caribbean experience is admired worldwide. The Apex 5-star major airline rating is based on the voices of their customers. From sustainability to community, CAL champions a future built on connection, shaping new paths, inspiring generations, and carrying Caribbean pride across continents. From a small cluster of islands to the skies of the world, one airline carries the rhythm, color, and soul of Trinidad and Tobago and the wider Caribbean wherever it flies. Caribbean Airlines. As the voice of business, the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber offers the potential to be part of a vast network of over 1,400 of TNT's top executives. It allows for preferential access to our events and meetings targeted to assist members in navigating the legal and regulatory environment in Trinidad and Tobago. And we provide networking opportunities which facilitates professional connections. The Chamber offers its members the ability to build their CSR and ESG initiatives through volunteerism with our committees. It allows members access to the group medical plan, and members are also granted discounts for the use of the Chamber's conference and meeting facilities, as well as on submissions for Certificate of Origin and the attesting of export documents. Joining the Chamber is easy. Go to our website chamber.org.tt and click on the section to join the Chamber to access information on the various membership tiers, pricing, requirements, and benefits. We look forward to having you be part of the TNT Chamber experience.
Everywhere, all the time, 24/7, we are with you. The People Station, Radio 90.5 FM. Let your heart and soul dance.
For over 30 years, Trinidad and Tobago has been at the heart of Proman, one of the world's leading methanol and fertilizer producers. We are heavily invested in our people and country. Proman is the largest investor in the Point Lisas industrial estate, building and operating 14 petrochemical plants here. Our offshore Zandali platform is the first 100% renewably powered platform built in Trinidad. We employ over 1,100 personnel in Trinidad, almost 70% of our global headcount. The work we do in Trinidad and Tobago doesn't only benefit the country, but the whole world.
The Breakthrough Exporter of the Year Award recognizes companies that have demonstrated significant export growth compared to the prior year. The company must have at least 51% local shareholding ownership, reporting annual turnover of no less than 500,000 but no more than 20 million TT dollars. Achieved export growth of no less than 25% on prior year export sales and show increase in sales through exporting, as well as have documented the company's progression towards becoming an exporter, which includes innovation in products, services, and processes to enable exporting, and illustrate its corporate social responsibility initiatives. Exim Bank's support of the Breakthrough Exporter of the Year award is evidence of its mandate to develop the export potential of Trinidad and Tobago and support economic diversification by encouraging local companies to pursue new international markets and succeed on the global stage. Here is CEO of Exim Bank, Mr. Navin Dukaran, who will share more.
The Exim Bank is delighted to once again partner with the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce to support the Breakthrough Exporter of the Year award. This award recognizes a small to medium-sized exporter that is making great strides in penetrating new markets. During this decade, our business landscape has been defined by unprecedented changes. We know the challenges you face: rising costs, supply chain issues, and an unpredictable global market. The business landscape is tougher than ever, and it is easy to feel uncertain about the future. I am here today to deliver a simple, clear message. We are in this with you. We are committed to providing the right financial tools, from flexible working capital to innovative financing for new technology and expansion. Our team is working to tailor solutions that fit your specific needs, helping you to build a stronger, more adaptable business. The future of our economy depends on your ability to thrive. Let's face these challenges together, not as separate entities, but as partners dedicated to growth and success.
Hi, I'm Dana Sipasad, Manager of Credit at the Exim Bank, and today we will share with you how we have provided support for SMEs through our innovative financing solutions, capacity building initiatives, and to continue the momentum as your strategic partner on your next phase of growth. SMEs are a vital part of the nation's economy. According to data from the CSO, they are estimated to represent approximately 85% of all registered businesses in the country and contribute approximately 30% to the country's GDP. Sectors that are most prevalent include wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, accommodation and food service activities, construction and manufacturing. Since the launch of the manufacturing Forex facility in mid-2018, we have served over 190 manufacturers by supporting private sector capital investments. Note that 87% of the companies served in the manufacturing Forex facility were SMEs. The SME Forex Window Pilot Program provided access to foreign exchange for SMEs through their primary bankers to transact business-related international purchases from May to July 2025. The program successfully served over 263 SMEs, and going forward, we are poised to serve over 500 small businesses across the nation following the government decision to allocate more funding for this initiative.
Launched in 2023, the Export-Import Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, Exim Bank, Export Action Program is proving to be a game-changing initiative for SMEs. Designed as a customized hands-on support system for SMEs ready to grow beyond national borders, the program is already delivering tangible results and transforming how SMEs approach international markets. At its core, the EAP is built around a simple but powerful mandate: take action. With personalized coaching, market diagnostics, and strategic matchmaking, the EAP collaborates directly with each client to strengthen capacity, improve compliance, and sharpen their export strategy. I am pleased to announce that the EAP will be offered at the TT Chamber, further expanding the range of sectors under Exim Bank's mandate to facilitate the growth and expansion of the non-energy sectors. These sectors include business and professional services, creative industries, education services, energy services, ancillary services supporting the energy sector, tourism, and information and communication technology, ICT services.
There are 4 main steps through which we help the new or non-exporter. First step, comprehensive export strategy. We assist you to identify what products you are going to sell, identify where your product should be sold, in specific target markets and ensure to conduct research on tariffs. Choose your selling strategy. Are you going to sell to customer, sell to distributor, or partner with a company in the country you are exporting to? Also to understand what support is needed for your product, which will include service, warranties, and returns. Protect your intellectual property, specifically brand name and patents. And lastly, price your product. Second step, review export-import regulations. Conduct research to determine if there are any restrictions regarding exporting your goods from Trinidad and Tobago. Third step, shipping your goods and the preparations involved. Find an appropriate freight forwarder to transport your goods. Also understand international commercial terms, which are codes used when shipping products overseas. Fourth step, financing. The Exim Bank can fulfill your needs based on their trade finance or transaction-based solutions, which are forex facilities designed for manufacturers, and credit-based solutions such as raw material financing, factoring and discounting, asset financing, and the X-Loan, a $30 loan with US proceeds for equipment upgrade.
Wherever you are is where you can find us across Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the globe. Music Radio 97.1 FM, the People Station Radio 90.5 FM, and Heartbeat Radio 104.1 FM. Download our free app at the Apple or Google Play App Store. Be connected 24/7. Caribbean Lifestyle Communications, where we entertain, engage, empower, and excite.
The TNT Chamber's Contact e-magazine is a high-impact publication that offers valuable leadership and industry insights. Contact magazine is available via Amazon.com, affording our supporters maximum audience reach and brand engagement globally. Be seen, be heard. Advertise with the TNT Chamber's Contact magazine. Call our brand development and public affairs team at the TNT Chamber at 637-6966 or email them at communications@chamber.org.tt. Our committees are one of the driving forces of the TNT Chamber. This is how we maintain the insights and growth opportunities for our wider membership via constant feedback, shared experiences, and enhanced engagement.
Hi, I'm Safia Johnson, Chair of the Employment and Labor Relations Committee. Our committee serves as a forum for dialogue and action in the world of work, covering industrial relations, labor legislation, and workforce development. We aim to foster strong employer-employee relations while advocating for policies that balance productivity with fairness. This year, we hosted a sold-out breakfast seminar, Understanding the Industrial Court from an Employer's Perspective, featuring Her Honor Heather Seal as keynote speaker. We also equipped members with practical tools through our two-part webinar series, Industrial Relations Best Practices, a disciplinary toolkit for employers. Both sessions were very well received. In addition, we contributed recommendations to the National Budget on Labor Law Reforms, ensuring they reflect both business realities and workers' rights. Our focus remains on keeping labor relations balanced, progressive, and responsive to the changing needs of our economy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Laureen Waldrop Ferguson, Chair of the Food Security, Agriculture and Fisheries Committee. Our work is about turning the challenges facing this sector into opportunities for businesses and for Trinidad and Tobago. As we navigate global inflation, fragile supply chains, and the long-term threats of climate change, Our mandate is to help build resilient food systems that drive economic growth while ensuring every citizen has access to safe, nutritious, and affordable food. Food security isn't about farms or fisheries. It spans the entire agri-food value chain and the sustainable businesses within it. We champion policies that advance climate-smart agriculture, support local producers, and encourage innovation in fisheries. We also serve as your voice, highlighting business needs, identifying new market opportunities, and building partnerships that can position Trinidad and Tobago as a regional leader in sustainable food production. Through advocacy, capacity building, and collaboration, we are working toward a future where food security and business prosperity go hand in hand.
Hello, I am Karen Yipchuk, Senior Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Champions of Business, True Stories, and now have a better understanding of the work of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber and, by extension, its standing committees. The role of our committees is very important to the Chamber and to the business community. Through their outreach programs, networking sessions, and meetings, the executive and board receive valuable feedback which keeps us enlightened as to member perspectives, which aids us in making decisions which we hope will positively impact the business community. As the voice of business, the Chamber invites you to join us on this journey in support of the ecosystem and the people of our twin island nation of Trinidad and Tobago. Our team is led by the CEO and his support team of managers in brand development and public affairs, events, finance, ICT and administration, and trade and business development. They are here to support you. To learn more about the Chamber, its committees, and the work we do, I invite you to visit our website at www.chamber.org.tt. Thank you.